New York at night, the skyline gleams like steel and fire as a lone web-slinger watches from above. The city never sleeps, and tonight, neither does Spider-Man. New York at night crackles with danger as the spotlight swings to Spider-Man's latest rogues gallery. In the shadows, a circus of menace is about to take the stage.
Presenting the Clown and his Masters of Menace.
The crafty clown, the great Gambanos, the man called Cannonball, and Princess Python all stand revealed, and looming over them all is the Ringmaster.
Take a good look at the Ringmaster. He won't be around very long.
Another one of Lee's living legends, another dazzling Ditko delight, and the wall crawler is right in the middle of the chaos. In this city, the show never ends, it only gets more dangerous.
For the ones occasionally.
Sure, and it's cheaper than giving him a raise.
The carnival of crime tightens its grip as Spider-Man glares toward the unknown. One wrong move and this whole act could explode in his face. In a sleazy hotel room, deep in a shabby New York hotel, danger hangs in the stale air. Then a sparkling spider signal cuts through the window and brightens the darkness.
Look, a sudden beam of light through the window. It's the mark of Spider-Man, it's getting brighter.
Well, well, if it isn't the rollicking Ringmaster and his playful little partners.
Stay back, you wall-crawling weasel. We served our prison terms, we're free now.
Spider-Man lands with effortless grace, all swagger and steel as the criminals bristle with fear. He's already got them guessing, already in control.
I know, but I'm betting you didn't call this meeting just to have a tea party. So I came to warn you. Don't ever again try to make a patsy out of me like you did the last time at your creepy circus.
You're not scaring me.
Then why are you shaking that way, you fumbling phony? I ought to make you eat your hat to show I'm not kidding.
No, I believe you, I believe you.
Silent as a shadow, Spider-Man slips in close and fastens a tiny device to the villain's tall, strange hat. Not a soul notices.
Okay, I've said my piece. I'll leave you to your fun and games now.
Wait, give me back my hat.
I was hoping he'd say that.
There it is, the gizmo is in place, hidden in plain sight. With that secret tag on his fedora, Spider-Man can track him anywhere. And the night in New York is about to get a whole lot hotter. New York at night hums with danger, the circus's forgotten shadows flickering like a bad dream. In the empty hush, greed turns on itself.
Now that he's gone, we can get back to business. We'll open the circus in another state and make a fortune robbing the crowd.
Not a chance, mister. We struck out twice, and I'm not waiting around for a third strike.
Me neither, we need a new kind of caper.
The gang turns on their ringleader, eyes narrowing as ambition replaces loyalty. In a den of thieves, even a top hat can't protect a fading king.
That's why I'm cutting out. I've still got my snake act to fall back on.
You can keep your snake act. I'll fit Princess Python into my next great scheme.
Forget it, top hat. Just because you're a cool hypnotist doesn't mean we have to make you our head man.
No buts about it. Look how Spider-Man pushed you around. You're a has-been chum.
Sure we do, someone clever and crafty, someone people will trust, someone like the clown.
You've got your hat, take it and blow. I'll make you regret this.
New York at night, shadows stretching across the city as a dangerous little show comes to an end. The air crackles with tension, and nobody on this street is laughing anymore.
You talk too much, mister. We know better than to let you hypnotize us, and without hypnosis, you're nothing. And on your way out, here's a little forget-me-not from Cannonball. Hold it, top hat. I don't want you to think the great Gambanos have forgotten about you. We'll say goodbye in our own way. Ready, brother? Here he is.
At last, the rough little gang wears down their target and the room falls into a bitter silence. But even in defeat, the menace lingers in the smoke.
All right, useless, take off, unless you want us to give you another little free performance. No, I'll go, I've had enough. But you haven't heard the last of me, you smirking fools. He's gone. Is it agreed that the clown will be our new leader? Sure, what have we got to lose? You've made a wiser choice than you think. With our talents and without that phony hypnotism bit, we'll really go places. Count me in.
A few days later, the scene shifts to Midtown High School, where the only thing more dangerous than gangsters is the final bell. Outside, the city hums on, but inside, one student is lost in thought. Peter Parker studies Dr. Henry Pym's biochemical discoveries, torn between science, physics, and the future. He doesn't notice the world around him until a voice snaps him back to reality.
Peter Parker, put down that book, you silly thing. The bell rang minutes ago, class is over.
Oh, thanks, Liz, I didn't notice.
Aw, leave him alone, Liz. A kisser like his looks better with a book covering at any time.
But even in a school hallway, Peter's secret life waits in the wings, and the city's next challenge is already creeping closer. New York at night hums with traffic and ambition, but for Peter Parker, the real turbulence is personal. A simple walk home could change everything.
You can't study all the time. You need some relaxation, Petey. Why don't you walk me home?
I'm sorry, Liz, I can't today, some other time, okay. Betty Brant is mad enough at me now. If she ever saw me walking Liz home, I'd be finished in her league.
We'll meet you outside, Liz.
A few minutes later, fate gives Peter exactly the interruption he needed, and then some. Betty Brant appears like a storm cloud with a smile.
Hoped I'd run into you. Peter, Betty. Gosh, am I glad to see you. You are. But what about the rumors I heard that you were making a play for Johnny Storm's girlfriend?
I was hoping you'd give me a chance to explain about that, Betty. I hardly know her, she doesn't mean anything to me nor I to her. She was just trying to make Johnny jealous.
Oh, Peter. You must think I'm just a jealous, foolish female.
Maybe you are, Betty, but you're also the prettiest, nicest, most wonderful gal I know, and I won't try to pretend I don't love you saying it.
Now that we've signed a disarmament pact, how about dinner with me tonight, pretty girl? I'd love to, Peter, but I can't. Jonah Jameson is sponsoring an art exhibit tonight and wants me there to take notes.
But I insist that you come with me.
And so, a short time later, Peter and Betty find themselves at a plush Madison Avenue art gallery, where money, ego, and culture mingle beneath glittering lights.
Ah yes, Mrs. Vander Twilliger. It's one of the finest collections of art in the East. I selected all the paintings myself. They are virtually priceless.
You dear man, to be so successful and have such taste in art too. How I admire you.
I hate to brag, but if I do say so myself.
Boy, I wish I could draw feet like that.
I believe it's my civic duty to bring art appreciation to the masses. I love nothing better than helping my fellow man. And if I can make a nice healthy profit as well, it doesn't exactly break my heart either.
If this stuff is art, I'm glad I'm a science major.
Meanwhile, just outside a crowded Manhattan gallery, the night is thick with tension and bad intentions.
Now we'll see whether you're a better leader than the ringmaster clown. This job will be a breeze if you do exactly as I told you, Gambano. You and your brother grab Cannonball. 3, perfect, now I'll distract them while you loot the place. Packlook Clown presenting an extraordinary episode of jazzy juggling and breathtaking balance, courtesy of Mr. J. Jonah Jameson. Yes, Sire, we got ourselves a great new leader.
But there's always someone around to spoil the perfect plan, and this time trouble is already closing in.
That's no ordinary clown, he's one of the ringmaster's gang who's inside there.
Oh, someone's suspicious. I've got to keep the crowd back. Stay back, folks. Think how embarrassing it would be to get run over by a unicycle. Inside the chaos, danger is moving in the shadows, and one hero is trapped in plain sight, unable to make his move.
Something is going on, but I can't change to Spider-Man now.
New York at night, the streets alive with sirens and shadow, as Spider-Man drops into the chaos just in time to catch the raid in motion.
What's going on here? Let go of those paintings.
I kinda hate to refuse you, Mac, since you ask so nice and polite, but us real art lovers just hate to part with paintings.
The thieves vanish into the night while the last of their getaway slips away clean. Spider-Man turns, ready to follow the trail.
Mr. Jameson, are you all right?
Oh, Peter, he's unconscious. And he's just barely breathing. He's hurt very badly. We need a doctor.
Police and an ambulance swarm the scene as the injured Jay. Jonah Jameson is rushed away while Spider-Man fights the urge to disappear.
You two are in the clear. You can go now. We'll do everything we can for your boss, Miss Brandt.
Poor Mr. Jameson. Even though he had his faults, he wasn't really so bad. I pray that he'll be all right.
The moment Betty's door clicks shut, the web-slinger is free at last, and his next target is already locked in his sights, the ringmaster. Minutes later, New York smolders in the hush after chaos, the city's neon glow bleeding into the night.
Those crummy rat finks, I got them all together, taught them everything they know. And now they're operating without me. I've got a good mind to tell the cops where to find them. No, I'll do even better than that. I'll steal the loot from them first, then I'll turn them in. That'll be poetic justice.
But across the city, Spider-Man has already caught the scent of betrayal. The web-slinger lands light, quick, and ready.
So they broke up with the ringmaster, did they? That complicates things for me. My first job is to learn where the others are, and I'll do it like this. Say, Ringmaster, do your friends ever call you Ringo for short? One thing's sure, I'm not Tuesday Weld. Keep your eyes on your hat, son.
The trick works in a blur of motion, and the rooftop echoes with startled confusion.
That's it, back and forth, back and forth. Now, sleepyhead, suppose you tell me where the clown's hideout is.
He's probably using my old hideout, the warehouse where we store all our circus equipment on West 22nd Street.
Thanks a heap, Wide Eyes. And now, if you don't mind, I'd like to use your phone.
With the hideout in hand, Spider-Man disappears into the dark, leaving only a spinning hat and a trail of trouble behind him. New York at night hums with danger as a phone call crackles through the dark, racing toward a hospital room. Somewhere across the city, trouble is already pulling the strings.
Hello, Municipal Hospital. I'm calling to see how Mr. Jameson is. Any word on his condition yet? Just a moment, sir. We'll ring his floor. Hello, this is Betty Brandt. No, Mr. Jameson is still unconscious. They're taking him to X-ray now.
That muffled voice, it sounded like someone speaking through a mask. The web-slinger's instincts snap to attention. Whatever's happening, it can't wait.
The ringmaster can wait till I return, and there's nothing I can do for Jameson. That just leaves the clown and his cronies for me. Well, it'll be better than me hanging around with nothing to do, because I'm one little web spinner who likes to keep busy.
Not far away, a gang basks in victory, laughing in the wreckage of their own scheme. But the celebration is already curdling into something darker.
Gotta hand it to you, clown. We pulled it off as clean as a whistle.
And this was only the beginning, but we have to give ourselves a name.
But we all have names. What do you mean?
He means a name for the whole team, like the Avengers or something, clown.
Aw, I'll bet we can come up with a much better name than the Avengers. That's a real cornball moniker.
It should be a name with drama to it, one which will strike fear into the hearts of those who hear it, one which no one can ever forget.
How about the Carnival Champs?
No, I've got it.
What is it?
The Masters of Menace.
Before the new name can even settle, something off-panel snaps the room to attention. Whatever just appeared is about to change the night. New York at night crackles with danger as a mob of thugs closes in on Spider-Man. The rooftop air is tense, and the city below glows like a stage for chaos.
It's Spider-Man. This time we mustn't let him off so easy. Get him, stop him, destroy him.
Boy, did none of you ever hear of the good neighbor policy.
Smash him, Cannonball. We'll do the rest.
When you smash anybody, there isn't any rest to do. Masters of Menace, you ought to call yourselves the Union of the Useless. Now that was an unfriendly thing to do. Stay still, blast you. Don't try that again, chum, because if you make me angry, you'll really be in trouble.
But the tide turns in an instant. Another attacker charges in, and Spider-Man's easy confidence meets a brutal surprise.
And now, Spider-Man, your brief moment of glory is over. Your flamboyant acrobatics do not impress me.
I forgot about the clown.
New York at night crackles with danger as Spider-Man tumbles through a storm of enemies. The rooftops echo with jeers, and every shadow seems ready to strike.
Now it's my turn. Keep after him, don't give him time to regain his balance.
I knew there'd be days like this.
Okay, he's all yours. Quick, toss him to me.
Don't become overconfident. Spider-Man is dangerous as long as he lives.
Thanks for the testimonial, boys. I'll try to prove that you're right. Now that you've got me, Loudmouth, what are you gonna do with me?
Hey, and nobody can twist himself in the air like that.
Correction, Gambano, Spider-Man can. EVEI cannonball, quick now.
New York crackles under a hard, electric night as Spider-Man is cornered by a whole pack of enemies.
He's too powerful, I can't hang on to him.
Naturally clown, but you get an A for effort. As for you, Cannonball, I've just crossed you off my list of the people I'd like to be stranded on a desert isle with.
Keep trying, he can't outmaneuver all of us much longer.
Don't bet on it, funny face. You're supposed to stay down when I butt ya.
But Spider-Man's got momentum, and every acrobatic twist turns the trap against them. Then Princess Python makes her move.
Spider-Man, I'm going to do you the biggest favor of your life. I'll give you a chance to surrender before they destroy you.
Look, Lego lady. I'm not in a surrendering mood right now. Come on, knock it off,
Hold him, princess, hold him.
Spider-Man freezes for a split second, trapped by a weapon he can't answer with force. Around him, the ring tightens and the danger closes in fast.
Suffer in spiderwebs. What do I do now? I can't fight a female. But if she doesn't let go, the others will pulverize me.
Good work, princess, we've got him surrounded now, so if you'll kindly step aside.
All right, clown, but be gentle with him. He's rather cute, in an offbeat way.
Spider-Man's trapped, the crowd closing in, and even his own instincts are against him. In New York, that kind of trouble never stays quiet for long. Meanwhile, back at the ringmaster's apartment, New York holds its breath while the hypnotic hat keeps him trapped in its sway. But nothing lasts forever, not even the adhesive webbing of Spider-Man as the spell begins to break. Slowly, sinisterly, the gleam of intelligence returns to the ringmaster's cold, malevolent eyes. In a quiet hospital room, Betty Brant keeps watch, hoping for good news. The city outside keeps roaring, but here time seems to stand still.
He's very fortunate, Miss Brant. The X-rays show no internal injuries. He should be recovering consciousness before long.
Oh, thank heavens. Peter will be glad to learn that, but come to think of it, where is Peter? I haven't seen him all day.
And now we're back to our web-spinning boy wonder, caught in a deadly trap, the tension snapping tight like a cable over Manhattan.
If you all can't stop him now, you might as well give up.
You've got that backwards, boys. You've got me exactly where I want you. Just watch.
Don't listen to him, he's just bluffing.
New York at night hums with danger as a battered rooftop becomes a battlefield. Spider-Man squares off against a crowd of thugs, all attitude and lightning-fast reflexes.
Now that was a very unkind thing to say. It implied that I would tell an untruth. And so it behooves me to prove that I wasn't bluffing, and I'm afraid I'll have to do it the hard way.
Now don't crowd, boys. I promise to get around to each one of you as soon as I can. First come, first served.
The attacker's real, but the hero doesn't slow down for a second. Then he spots a bigger prize in the chaos, a final target trying to flee.
I saved you for last, Cannonball. You're the big, brave hero who knocked out middle-aged Jonah Jameson.
H, how do you know that?
That nutty helmet you wear left rivet marks on his skin. Aha, I was hoping you'd try this. Jameson isn't one of my favorite buddy boys, but at least he's good for a few laughs. What's your excuse? And that takes care of that.
But then Spider-Man freezes, one of the villains is missing, and the night suddenly feels colder. Princess Python is still out there, and whatever she's planning is the real danger waiting in the dark. New York at night, shadows stretching through a hidden hideout as Spider-Man closes in. The air is thick with danger and betrayal.
Well, this is the only direction she could have taken. She can't have gone far. There she is. All right, ma'am, you'd better come with me now.
How dare you come in here? Look, I'm going to take your playmates to the police, and I don't want you to be too lonely without them. You're an officer. You can't arrest me.
Look, we're both wasting time. You know I'm not going to let you get away scot-free. You know, lady, I think the thing I like best about you is your untarnished code of honor.
You know, Spider-Man, you're not too hard to take. Why don't you and I team up? We could make beautiful music together.
Sorry, ma'am, I happen to be tone deaf.
Don't be a fool. This could be the chance of a lifetime for you. We'll turn the others in and we'll keep the loot.
That double-crossing, two-timing no-good female.
But before the trap can spring, Spider-Man twists the game with a joke and a web, leaving the would-be traitor stunned. Elsewhere, the room goes quiet, as if someone has just awakened from a very strange dream. New York at night, shadows lengthening across a grim warehouse district as Spider-Man races to catch up before the villains disappear for good.
Worry about that later. I've got to reach the clown and the others before they take it on the lam.
Behind him, the ringmaster hurries through the gloom, and Spider-Man shadows him from above, a red and blue ghost on the rooftops. The city hums below, unaware of the trap closing in.
Tell the truth, you masked dreamboat. Don't you find me even a little bit attractive?
Lady, if you were Sophia Loren, and you're definitely not, I still wouldn't trust you from here to there.
Huh, if I can unmask you, you'll have to do as I say to keep your identity secret.
Spider-Man moves with blinding speed, remasking in a split second before Princess Python can see his face. But her electric prod crackles dangerously, and the fight turns nasty fast.
Hey, take it easy with that thing. I don't want to have to get rough.
You fool, there's nothing you can do now. You're helpless.
I'll have to stop her with my web. Hey, what gives? It won't work. Her electric prod must have fused my web shooters.
With no clear escape, Spider-Man is shoved backward through a narrow doorway into a murky, windowless room. In the dark, Princess Python smiles like she's already won.
There, I've won. My pet will finish you now. Farewell, Spider-Man.
Something's hissing behind me. I'd better. Wow, so that's her little pet. It's the biggest full-grown python I've ever seen.
All right, my slithering one, he's all yours.
Spidey, old pal, if you've ever moved fast, now's the time to do it. He's hardly even trying. He figures I'll be duck soup for him. I've got to be sure he doesn't wrap himself around me while I'm working on my own battle plan. So far, so good. It's now or never. I've managed to get his head in one hand and the tip of his tail in the other. How about that? I'll bet it's the first time a spider ever tied a python into a knot. What a dandy paperweight he'd make.
Hold on there, princess. We have a little unfinished business to attend to. He's unbeatable. I've got to get away. There's nothing that can stop him.
New York at night hums with danger, and just around the corner, a criminal scheme is about to unravel. The ringmaster's prize is almost within reach: priceless paintings, a crooked payday, and revenge waiting in the wings.
Say, did I hear something behind me? I must just be getting jittery. There's nobody there. Ooh.
I told you that nobody double-crosses the ringmaster. Now I'll take those paintings, clown.
Didn't expect me to follow you, did you, ringmaster?
All right, boys, relieve him of those paintings and hold them as evidence.
Oh no, not again. I can't fail again.
Who says you can't? And coming up fast in the home stretch we find, you're under arrest. You're lucky other girls are sitting home tonight with nothing to do. I'll leave her to the law.
The police close in, Spider-Man slips back into the shadows, and the city's chaos rolls on toward a new confrontation.
What's that racket there? The police. They're in front of me and Spider-Man is right behind.
We've been looking for you, princess. Call the paddy wagon, boys.
A short time later, the hospital halls echo with sharp words, and even sick Jonah Jameson can't resist one more jab.
I understand you were here at the hospital while I was ill, Miss Brandt. Too lazy to go to work, eh?
He's as nasty as ever, so I know he's all right now.
Hi, Mr. Jameson.
New York at night still hums with danger, But inside the Daily Bugle, the real fireworks are about to begin. Peter Parker has returned just in time for a shock no one saw coming.
Parker, and where were you when I was practically at death's door?
Oh, I knew you'd be okay, JJ. After all, you were only hit on the head.
I think that remark was in very poor taste, Mr. Parker.
Yeah, we're going to miss you around the paper, Junior. No, you're not, JJ. Not after you see what I've got for you.
Russell snap.
Of course, I could always sell these exclusive pics of the Masters of Menace to another newspaper.
What? You managed to get pictures of the clown and his gang. Let me see them quick.
Jameson's fury evaporates into hungry triumph as the photos land in his hands. But even a newsroom victory can't stop the night from closing in, and Peter's greatest secret waits at home.
Parker, you're a wizard. These shots are front page stuff. They show the capture of the entire gang. Hey, what's the matter?
Everything would have been perfect except the paintings were recovered. Now we'll have to look at them again.
Come on, what are we standing around for? We've got an extra to put out. Then we've got to plan a new art exhibit right away to cash in on the publicity.
Oh no, right away.
Much later that night, Peter slips through the dark streets of Queens, dreading the late hour. He should have called Aunt May, but now the house lights are on and the waiting is far worse than the crawl home.
Aunt May, what are you doing up this late? Waiting for you, young man. This is the first time you've ever stayed out so late without calling.
Gee, I'm sorry, Aunt May, but I can explain. You see, what happened was well, it's kind of hard to explain.
I won't try to deny that I'm hurt, Peter dear. You've never kept secrets from me before.
Peter stands frozen, crushed by guilt. The truth is a burden heavier than any mask, because Aunt May has no idea that her pampered nephew is Spider-Man.
Oh boy, this is awful. Poor Aunt May thinks I'm keeping something bad from her. But if she knew the truth, she'd only worry more, because her Peter Parker is really Spider-Man.
And that's the rub for our wall-crawling wonder. Saving the city is easy compared to saving the people he loves from the truth. Stay tuned, webheads, because this is only the beginning.